Hey everybody, this is Samantha, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about this question my friend keeps asking me. He wants to know what women really want, and I simply tell him you will never know what women want because women are very complex creatures, and in the mind of a man it is pretty much impossible, nearly impossible to really know what a woman wants because every woman is different, as is every man. Every woman is extremely complex with a complex bundle of emotions, thoughts, feelings about life, about what she wants. And to be honest, I told him most women don't know what they want. And that's just a simple truth. They think they do, they may purport that they do, but when they get in a relationship, it's almost a complete 360 or 180. Sorry. But so giving him advice about what women want, it's like asking how many stars are there in the universe, because you're going to get a million different answers for the million different women that are on this planet. And that's just the reality of it. And I feel bad for him because he's a really good guy, and I really think that he would make a great husband once he figures it out. And I think maybe trying too hard is another downfall because men like to categorize things, and this is only from, not necessarily because I've been a man, of course I haven't, but just from my observation, from things I've read, what I've talked to other men about, they like to categorize things, put them in their little boxes, and it becomes, even though they think it's simple, it becomes more complicated than what it should be when it comes to women, and they become very aggravated or detached. Attitudes fly around, especially because one is not understanding the other, and it becomes that much harder to maintain a relationship. But I think by keeping simplicity in mind and really coming to the point of accepting the other person, the man accepting the woman, and accepting that he's never going to understand her. Every year he's going to learn something new. No, make that every day. He's going to learn something new. And so he can accept that fact and learn to be happy with what he has, or he could try to overload his brain trying to understand and figure out, well, what's this woman really about? What does she want? Why can't I figure this thing out? And become that more frustrated when it comes to dealing with relationships. I am learning who I am as a person, as a woman, and every day, every month, it's something new that develops, that comes to the forefront of my mind. But I'm the type of woman where I'm always learning and exploring, and I want to understand who I am first, because if I don't understand who I am, then I can't accept who I am. And even those things that I really don't know, those points where I'm just really unclear, I just have to accept that, it'll be revealed in time. And it's okay to not understand every detail about myself and my life. Recently, I talked to my father and asked him, Daddy, what was I like as a child, from age birth to about 5 years old, to the point where I could start remembering, before the point I could start remembering. And he told me a few things that is a part of me now, and it made me feel good because by understanding and knowing that, I'm able to accept who I am as a person. I'm stubborn, I'm hard-headed, I'm ambitious, I'm driven, I am very opinionated, I'm very selective about my food, I'm very loyal, I have a keen sense of perception when it comes to people. I may not always obey it, but I'm learning more and more that obeying my keen sense will keep me out of trouble when it comes to relationships, when it comes to dealing with people in general, and just trusting my instincts and my gut feeling. But back to my friend. He's still trying to figure it out, and I'm patient as I listen to him talk to me about the things that baffle him, because that's what friends are for, right? So I think that in time he'll get to the point where he'll be like all the other wise men out there, and he'll just nod his head and say, yes, dear.